Hi, my name's Jordan Blair. I've been a car enthusiast since birth, and you're watching this week's edition of Heavens and Lemons. In this piece, we'll be interviewing an expert mechanic that has years of experience to help us get into the nitty-gritty questions at hand, especially when you're feeling the squeeze of your wallet. Stick around, and your wallet will thank you.
Hi, I'm Tommy Wilson. Everybody knows me as Tommy Tints. I've been tinting and modifying cars for 26 years. Yeah, it's something that I enjoy doing, making people's dreams come true.
Let's start with mileage. For those who don't know the importance of it, the reason why this is important is because the more distance it's covered, the more wear on the car, parts and engine.
Motorway and town mileage. Well, if you think about motorway mileage, you know, anybody looking at a decent car would think about going to buy a car maybe in England, because motorway miles are put onto the cars over there. They're far better cars. The roads are far better as well, so the suspension, the brakes and all the rest of it kind of, you know, last a wee while longer. Yeah, motorway mileage would be a lot easier on a vehicle than town mileage. A lot of the town mileage cars do clog up if you're only kind of going from wee small journeys. Yeah, it can cause more issues, but on a whole, yeah, motorway car is what you want to be buying, somebody that's doing long miles.
So, what's next that you should look out for? It'll definitely be service history. Even if it has some to none, you can kiss your money goodbye, as most cars have a very little tolerance if skipped out on.
Yeah, if you're looking at any vehicle, it really boils down to, you know, what you're looking to spend. And, you know, if there's a history with the car, it makes a big difference, you know, on knowing whether the miles are correct. There is a lot of car clocking these days, so people do put their miles back. There isn't much wear and tear on a motorway vehicle with the steering wheel and gear knob, for instance. It would be a great teller if it has done lots of miles, you know.
What goes wrong when a vehicle has a lack of servicing, and the signs and neglect that will be a good indicator to avoid.
Going through and looking at a car, you can't really tell by kicking the tyres. You really have to pop the hood and have a good look at it, you know. And even kicking the tyres, you'll know whether there's maybe a track rod away or something loose, maybe a wheel burn. But checking to see if the oil's real black or oil's mixing with the water would be a big teller, whether it's been sort of looked after or not. Yeah, it's sort of way hard to tell with a second-hand car or even a new car, you know. Some of the new cars nowadays are just, you know, as bad as older cars. So thinking about buying a car, you really have to just do your research beforehand.
Common issues and stuff.
Common issues, ticking off a wee tick list there of things that go wrong with them, whether they rust or not in certain spots, you know, they can do, but yeah, it's just as much money as you're going to spend, and you know, you're going to have to look out for a real clean one. Anyone that's real expensive, you know, whenever it comes to it, there is probably being more well looked after. You know. Ever going to buy a car, you know, looking around the tyres, for instance, is definitely something to look at, because, you know, the tyres could be different sizes. They could be worn on one side, which would indicate, you know, whether the wheels are off centre or not in the right location. You know, it is really hard to tell how well it's been looked after, but taking somebody with you that knows a bit about the specific sort of car, ideally, you know, somebody that is a fanatic, or even contacting car forums, you know. I'm sure there's plenty of people there that could talk all day about a specific sort of car, so they'd be able to help you out buying the car that you would really want, you know. Definitely a service after buying a car would be ideal. At least then you know when it's been done and it's been done, you know.
Well, you heard it right from the horse's mouth. Now you should know the basics and some advanced knowledge of buying a vehicle. Buying a heaven and not a lemon. This has been your host, Jordan Blair. Till the next episode, see you then. Bye bye.